Welcome to the Meetnext video series. My name is Will, and I lead the marketing science function. In this series, we'll be looking at how advertisers can be navigating some of the challenges in their market and maximizing the performance of their media. Today, we'll be looking at a risk that arises from attribution models, hiding the true value of your media, and how GrowthOS is built to try and solve this. Here's a watch out that might sound initially counterintuitive: optimizing to ROAS. If consumer confidence is falling, sales can easily follow suit. And if we don't want to rely on price promotions, then we should be thinking about how to do more from our marketing budgets. It might sound like the logical thing to do is to look at the ROAS generated by our marketing and optimize towards the channels that help us to increase this metric. But for most advertisers, ROAS is being read via attribution measurement, since it's generally readily available and likely to have results that are as good as real time. But the problem is, attribution is going to be systematically biased in how it measures the performance of marketing from different channels. Unfortunately, this is a case where data-driven decisions may unfortunately lead to suboptimal planning. There's two main reasons for this, and in this video, we're going to touch on the second reason. If you want to know the first, time to check out the rest of our video series. So, in marketing measurement, there is a fundamental difference in what we mean when talking about attribution or contribution. In attribution, we're talking about linking a sale back to a recent touch point, whether that's a search, a click, or an exposure. Attribution models will normally look back over a short period of time to try and identify touch points, i.e. channel, to attribute that sales to. Now, one of the clear failures in logic here is that attribution models will try where possible to explain all sales based on recent touch points. Now, as good as that exposure might have been, we have to be humble enough to say, you know what, there's a possibility that the consumer was always going to make that purchase, even without the marketing. That's where looking at the contribution of marketing differs. And let me just slide over to this side. So contribution is the incremental sales driven by the marketing above and beyond sales, and those sales that would have occurred otherwise. As you can see in here, we see one strategy might have had more sales attributed to it, but the winning strategy is the one that drove the most incremental sales. Measuring incrementality is not easy. We can't get inside every customer's head and figure out if they were always going to make that purchase or not. However, it is possible to measure it directly through either using a holdout group in a test and control lift test, or inferring the incrementality via econometric solutions like GrowthOS. This is why I believe it's so critical to optimize the activity to ROI and not ROAS, because ROI is the incremental sales driven by marketing, not the attributed sales.